Hey, what's up, man? We're doing episode 4 of Biceps and Biryani. We got a couple cool topics today. We'll start off with some news, some recent shows, and then go into some of the upcoming Indian shows like the Bharat Pro in a few weeks. And then we'll go into some of our general topics and questions we've been getting about some of the more recent hot peptides.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about that, man. I mean, I've recently started messing with those, trying out on my clients. We're
hmm
both coaches, so we always want to be updated on, what's out in the market, what can give us an edge and an advantage, and I'm excited to talk about that, man.
Yeah, me too. We can go over, kind of what we look for when we would prescribe it, when we think it's useful. And yeah, I've been personally experimenting with a couple of them. So, yeah, I'm
That'd
excited
be
to talk about
awesome.
that too. All right, but first up, let's go ahead and look at some of the recent shows, like the Prague Pro, which is a big one with a lot of pretty surprising results in a couple different ways. So obviously Martin, we didn't see him being the winner, but Martin ended up winning the show, beating Samson. Um,
Yeah, I had Martin second though. I had a Samson, Martin, I had Keon, then Crizo.
yeah, I thought it was a toss up between Samson and Martin. It really could have gone either way. Martin looked
I
fantastic. Samson looked better than the Olympia, but still not quite like last year's Samson. Um, so yeah, I can see why they gave it to Martin, definitely. But would I have complained if Samson got it? Probably not.
Yeah, he was about what, 20 pounds bigger or
Yeah, yeah, literally like actually 20 pounds bigger. So um,
then, and I wonder why that look from last Olympia wasn't, reciprocated or
yeah,
did not
I think
transfer to
he
this
had to
year.
have dug so deep that he actually probably lost some tissue. That's what I'm thinking happened to him because we saw like his legs just didn't look quite as like thick and full as they did last year. Even though he had like his muscle fullness back, I think there's actually like maybe less tissue there.
Mm-hmm.
But we can pull up some footage and go through a couple of the poses really quick. I know this is kind of old news at this point, but still a super exciting show. Keon, I had a feeling he wouldn't do as good as everyone was thinking he would do, just because like he looks amazing for 212, but he's 212. He's a short guy, he's a small structure. So these guys are all huge, like Samson, Crizo. And Crizo looked really good too.
Yeah.
Um, and Martin. So here we have Nick Strength and Powers recap. But uh, if we go to this shot, I think this was a really close shot. What do you think? The
It
front
is a
double.
really close shot, but I mean, I could see Samson's legs, but dude, look at Martin's, man. I remember seeing some pictures of it. And it was just, oof. I mean, obviously we're not close enough to see the details of the
Yeah,
muscle or obviously the quality doesn't transfer to live look or even like a
and it's an
Gilco
interesting,
video.
interesting lighting choice too by the by the show. I've never seen like red like this, but
I like it. I like
yeah,
it. But well, on the stills, it was really good because
yeah,
these still shots came out really good
yeah. And then I think that was a really close shot. It really could have gone either way, but Martin just really nailed his peak. He is so conditioned and so
and
full.
full. Yeah.
And Samson, I mean, I just don't think there's any way you can possibly gain 20 pounds and not lose some detail. So I think, you know, he looks
Hard.
good, but
Watch this. Man,
yeah, that's a see. Normally that's like
I,
Samson's like knockout shot, but like this is still really close.
yeah, wait till it turns.
Martin's
His
back looks
glute,
absolutely incredible.
his glutes are just insane.
Peeled.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, and his back, look at the density difference too.
Yeah, I
So I
know.
think Samson definitely lost a lot off the back too, because that was definitely his struggle point before last year. He had finally put on the size, but I think he ended up losing some of that this diet. And Martin's back is so thick, and you see his
Yeah.
detail through his hamstrings, his glutes.
Oh my God, man. His
It's
glutes,
wild.
hamstring, that is just insane.
And I don't know if it's the lighting or the pictures, but like you really can't see any detail on Samson's glutes.
Yeah, it
Um,
didn't I don't think the lighting was good for certain spots for darker skin complexion on this.
yeah,
Martin's really
I mean, he nailed it.
oh
Back lat spread.
See, I mean, I don't like the shot from Martin. I think he like overextends his elbows forward, kinda. I think
Yeah.
if he can bring him back slight bit, you'll see like the rectors pop off a little bit more. I don't know if it's gonna make him less wide, but
Yeah, I think this one's definitely a lot closer than the back double.
yeah.
Yeah, because Samson looks pretty good there too.
But look at Martin's glute and hamstring.
Yeah, just the conditioning is wild. Side tries. He normally, yeah, I mean, this is a really good shot for Martin too.
Oof. Yeah, well, good shot for Samson as well.
Good shot for Samson. It's always a good shot for Samson. So I thought that he would like walk away with this one, like this shot. I thought he would, but Martin looks really good too. Even his midsection is so tight and pulled in. And
Yeah, I mean, you can see that right away from that front double that he hits.
yeah,
Let's see this.
the detail in the quads.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean the detail in the midsection alone is the difference is a lot.
oh
And the
my
legs.
goodness, man. I love the way he hits his most muscular. Watch this. Oh my goodness.
It is crazy.
Man,
yeah. So,
it's a,
oh crap. Okay, we have some ads here. Okay, so jumping into, so then we had the next group of guys. So we have Crizzo here.
yep. Oof.
He looked really good.
Much better. And then we have the 5th place, which is Joan.
Yeah, he's up and coming for sure.
Joan Martinez. And I thought, okay, not trying to be disrespectful, but I thought he should have been 4th. I think he had Keon.
The size difference is huge. He's a big
That's
guy.
not Joan. Where's
That's
Joan?
not Joan. Was he in this? Yeah, there he is on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Yep, they switch him right now. Let's see if they do a close up. I thought he was so impressive, man. He was so impressive. I feel like him, probably even this year, next year, he's going to be somebody to mess with.
Yeah, he's really young and he has an incredible structure and already a lot of size. Yeah. And Keon, like by himself, if you just took that by itself, like it's so fucking impressive. With next to someone like Samson, who's like 70 pounds bigger, 80 pounds bigger, it's just, he gets lost to me. Like, look at the difference here. It's too much. Even him and Martin.
I mean, obviously Keon's got a great shape. This is my question. Maybe this is just going through my head. I don't know if other people have thought of this. It's like, as you gain weight, as he's going to put on some size to move to the open, what's going to happen with that, the gap in his abs,
I personally don't think he should move up to open because of that.
I think it's just going to get worse and worse.
Yeah.
Especially if he can't control it. I mean, when he vacuums, obviously it looks good, but when he doesn't, it's not a pretty shot.
Yeah, and that's while he's in 212. So imagine him putting on 20, 30 pounds. Like, it's just, I really think it will ruin his shape. And he has such a beautiful shape. So I hope he doesn't do that. Like, I think, there's nothing wrong with just being like a Flex Lewis and just like, dominating a division, or like even Chris, dominating Classic for 6 years. Like, it has its, you don't have to jump up to open. Not everyone's body's suited for it.
Okay, let's go into
men's physique.
Men's physique. Let's see. The reigning champion got dethroned. MJ Pro, Miroslav.
Yeah, and out of the top 4 too.
Yeah, out of the top. He's 8th. Came in 8th. It's a lot of surprising names recently coming up on these shows. Names like, people that are just coming up, just making improvements, and they're just making their name. They're just coming up. Neil Walker, obviously, is a
ended up
pretty popular name. Popular name, but the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, I mean, it might be because lack of knowledge, but I'm not really familiar with their career.
And none of these guys were any of them at the Olympia.
Yeah, I mean, Ricardo was 6th place in this.
Yeah.
Surprising.
And I think the biggest surprise was obviously Mauro, who was 13th at the Olympia. And then came into this, ended up in last call out. So that is a really interesting thing. So I really don't know how to explain that one.
What do you think about that look?
I thought it was a really good look.
Yeah, I did too.
So let me pull up his stage shot too. Because this is one of those things where I just like, I don't really know how to explain it. So this is him here at the EVLS Pro, and we
Pro.
look at the Olympia just 2 weeks ago. He got 13th place, um, and he got
And
last place, 16th here.
that was surprising that he was 13th at the Olympia. He came
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
So if we click the Olympia look, so this is his look here. So this is his Olympia look. Very good. It's we see him. I thought he was probably the best peaked athlete there. One of the best.
Yeah, he's got I like it because I can kind of compare. He's got a wide chest and clavicle.
Yeah, and still just like bursting full. And
Yeah.
see his back here. Okay, so here's his back. So this is the Olympia look. And then if we go to his recent one in Prague, this is his front. I mean, I think he looks harder even than at the Olympia. His back
Oof.
too. I mean, he looks really good.
That's nasty. Yeah, that's nasty.
So
Yeah, I don't know.
I really can't explain it. I think this is one of those things where it's like he's not a huge name. So maybe because the judges were different, like I think Steve judged this one and Tyler judged the other one. Steve didn't know who he was, so he's like put him in last or something. I don't know. Like I think he got overlooked. Can you find any explanation as to why this would happen?
Honestly, you got to earn your keeps here in the sport, right? You got to be consistent competing. You got to be showing up with constant improvement. I just don't think he's like a household name, and he just kind of got lost.
You think coming off a 13th place at the Olympia, though, that his momentum would be better going into a pro show.
But I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I don't know how to explain that one. So that was that show. That was Prague.
Yeah, and then there's some of the weird something like this happened at the East Coast Pro too. The show the week
so
after.
We have the East Coast Pro here the next week, and this was the top 6. So first place was Francisco. Second, Alex Rogers. Third, Jason Hune. Fourth, Jordan Clark. Fifth, Drew Cullen, and then sixth, Steven. So, what did you think of these results?
Well, first and foremost, congratulations to, your first pro win. He came out of nowhere, taking that title, which was pretty cool. I'm gonna tell you right now, I thought Drew looked so good.
Me too.
I did not think this was supposed to. I don't.
All right, break this physique down from the front. Let's break it down from the front. So who would you have in first place on those front shots?
See, I just like Jason's fullness here. I know you like Alex's front shot. His chest is full. But somehow on the pictures I was looking at, his core wasn't just deep enough in the front and it wasn't going all the way down. Let's see. I'm a big fan of Drew's front, man. I don't know why. He's
perfect abs. And
yeah, he's got really good abs, full. I can see the lats coming out. I just think his posing, his legs are full. I think Drew took this one for me.
I would give Drew the front shot too. He just has like such a beautiful shape for men's physique, such clean lines. And I thought this show he was like really nailed like the fullness more than most since the last one. Like I think his chest is even fuller here than normal. So yeah, I thought he looked really good from the front. And then if we go to the back.
Yeah, I mean, I think Drew talks about it all the time. I mean, it's obviously improving every year, but he knows his back is like the one that needs to come up, obviously.
Yeah. I think Jordan has a really, really good back.
I think he has the best back out of here, actually.
I agree.
I mean, the guy that won, sorry, I forgot his name. What was his name?
Francisco.
Yeah, Francisco. Wow. Francisco has a really nice back as well, but the taper that Jordan has coming down, it's good. I don't know, something about the aesthetic of Francisco's back compared to Jordan's.
Aesthetic. Yeah, it's like if you look like it kind of just like it doesn't come out and in, it kind of slopes in like this, whereas like Jordan's is like a really nice taper, just like full from a wide top all the way down to a tiny waist down here. It's very aesthetic back. Jason has a good back too. I think Alex and Drew are both a bit weaker from the back, but their fronts are so dominant that it,
Hmm.
puts them in the conversation always.
I
Um,
agree. Yeah, but that was very surprising for me as well. Seeing Drew in fifth place.
yeah, that was definitely a surprise of the show. But congrats to Jordan, who this is definitely his highest placing, and this was not an easy lineup. So, that's like a really big statement here that he's kind of making himself known as an up and coming guy in this. Um, I thought he really nailed his peak well too,
Yeah, and
and it was, yeah, I mean, unanimous. There was no, if you look at the scores, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So it's like pretty unanimous there for all these placings. And we
yeah,
saw it, like Emmanuel Costa was not even in the mix. He was in seventh,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Clark was in 12th.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, I mean, definitely some surprising results here.
I agree. Oh,
But
before we move on to the next topic, let's look at Romania Pro real quick. It's right underneath,
um, Romania
right?
Pro. Do we have the list now, right?
Yeah, we have the list out now. If
Here
you
it is.
scroll down, yep, yep. Right to see Ricardo's in there.
Jeffrey Darko. So a lot of international guys here. I don't see a lot of US people going into this
Ro-
one.
yeah, but Romania Pro is one of those shows where
It's an instant
uh,
qualification, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Emil's doing it
Yeah, I'm actually surprised not to see more US guys going into this one.
because it's like one and done kind of deal.
Yeah, Maro's going into this one.
Yeah, Maro's still going to that one. Isn't Andrea doing this one as well?
He was supposed to. So I saw there's in the comments here. So like, yeah, Ben said, "Wait, no, Andre, dude." I think Andre responded here too. So he said, "I think it's a mistake." So I don't know if it's like a mistake that they
Put
didn't
Andrea
put him on
and
there, but
Antonelli. Yeah,
yeah. So if he is going into this, then yeah, he's definitely the favorite. Coming off with 7th place at the Olympia. But with no Andre Dew, then I think it'll be a good battle for the show.
yeah. I'm excited to see. I mean, it's so fun to watch men's physique now because there's such a you're going in predicting all these Olympia guys are going to take it,
Yeah, you just don't know
and
what the hell's gonna happen.
yeah, it's been kind of crazy. So it's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, we have one more upcoming show, which is the Bharat Pro show. But we can do this
Yeah,
after. So what were you want to talk about?
I would wait. Let me see, make sure that I'm not missing any shows. Sean Race Classic.
Yeah, we do have that one coming up too. The Hawaii one.
That's on the 8th as well. That's that one's got a pretty good lineup as well. Ryan Clark's doing it. Jason's doing it. Sean Kaneko, he's doing it. Chad Owens is doing it. And Chad Owens went pro, I believe, in North Americans last year.
Yeah. And
Not
he's
this.
the ex NFL player, right?
He's the ex. I mean, I think he's the Hall of Famer from Canadian football. He's a receiver.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I talked to him at the Olympia. He came by the booth. Super nice guy.
Yeah, very, very nice guy, man. I mean, he goes out of his way to have a conversation, and he doesn't just blow you off. He was just such a nice guy, just having a conversation with me. So,
Yeah. My boy
cheering for him.
Davion, this will be his pro debut.
Oh
Dorian.
wow, okay.
So that is met one of Alex's manifest partner, and Alex coaches him.
Oh nice.
He is always absolutely peeled. I think he just got to put on some size, but his conditioning is always insane. Shun Kaneko, so Shun's good. Jason, this will be a tough show. This is a pretty stacked show.
Yeah, I'm excited to see anybody.
Yeah, then we have this one too, also this weekend.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
So Edvon's doing this one, so he's got to be the favorite there.
Oh wow.
And it looks like it's pretty much a full Brazil lineup.
Yeah.
El Kaiki Santos is doing it. But yeah, I mean that'll be a good show. But I think Edvin's probably the clear favorite there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, number 5 in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's switch topics from shows to controversies going around. So I this was literally after my lift, after my mobility lift, not my actual lift because I can't lift. Um, I came home and I was eating dinner, and then kind of after dinner, I kind of opened my phone and I see all kinds of stuff. I saw what happened with Prague Pro judging, something going on with, and then I saw Muscle Discord, Phil, all of these guys just going at each other, and it was kind of entertaining to just read all of this comments, people putting into it and stuff like that. But boy, oh boy, there's, there's a lot going on, and I don't. What do you think about it?
Well, there's a couple of stories that are kind of going on now, right? So I feel differently about it, a couple of different ones. So the first one was the whole Masters Olympia thing with the athletes not getting paid. So I have to say I think it was good for that Muscle Discord that Phil brought that up, because I think, he competed, got second. So obviously he has some inside info on that, as far as they still haven't gotten paid from the show. So I think had they not brought it up like that, the response wouldn't have been as quick. So we saw as soon as they brought it up and everyone was talking about it, Jake Wood came out the next day and said that he was going to front the money to get the athletes paid. So hopefully that happened. I still don't know what exactly happened.
Why do you think that happened? Do you not think that
the promoter just said
money?
they didn't? Yeah, the promoter said they didn't make as much as they thought they would, but it's like, well, that the athlete payments is like one thing you can't not do.
Yeah.
So it's I think that was a pretty bad situation, especially for those athletes that competed there. So I'm glad they're getting taken care of now. So I will say I am glad that they brought that topic up, because that is pretty unacceptable, to not get paid your earnings for 3 months, because it's been a while since Masters Olympia.
Yeah, August, right?
Yeah, it was in August. So yeah, I'm good on them for bringing that up. I think that's important, and I do think the IFBB probably should have stepped in before that point. And if there's a promoter that doesn't do what they're supposed to do, ultimately it probably falls on them to correct the situation. So, but it looks like they're doing that now, so that's good.
Yeah.
And then the next one was the Steve Weinberger phone thing. That one I'm a little more iffy on, because I don't know. Is that what the one you're referring to from the Romania, where the live stream caught him on his phone on a phone call or something?
Yeah, dude, it was, the comments were just going off. They were just slamming the IFBB and how they're doing the judging and stuff like that. What do you think about that? When they're, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just new to the industry, whatever the case may be. Maybe it's because this industry literally made everything I am, kind of deal. It just provided so much for me. Not just the game. I'm just saying outside, where instilled. I mean, if I was in bodybuilding, I wouldn't have the discipline I have now.
Oh, 100%.
I think
yeah.
Stuff like that. So I'm just more so thankful for the IFBB that maybe I'm looking through a different lens.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, the IFBB existing is a great thing for all of us. But that being said, I guess it's because it's not like an official federation, and it's just more like a family-run business. I think there's certain things that they don't do that there's a certain level of professionalism and formalities that you don't have to go through if you're just a private company like they are. So I think that's what adds to the controversies and the shady, people thinking they're being shady and stuff, just because ultimately the Manians have the power to do whatever they want, and just because it's their brand and no one else really has a say in it. So I think that's why all these controversies kind of come. Whether they're true or not, I don't know if I can. I don't think so. I think every time I hear Steve give commentary on a show, I really do feel like he's pretty unbiased. So I can't. It's the whole thing of him being on his phone, getting, messages from Tyler or the Manians or whoever. I don't know if I believe that. Maybe he's got a phone call. The results were already in.
Dude, he's been doing it for decades.
Yeah, decades.
So I mean, I just don't think. I mean, my impression of Steve was, every time like I would need anything, I've just messaged him, and I mean, this time around, he was like, "Yeah, come on by the gym, let's pose."
Yeah.
He's always been just straightforward, not like he. I've just never seen that from him, like showing favoritism or something like that, or change pro results.
Yeah.
In the,
I just don't
after
think.
handing in the results, that's just way too crazy.
Yeah, I
So
just don't think
yeah,
that's the case. I don't think there's enough evidence that we should be thinking that. Unless there was like overwhelming evidence, then we can look into it. But I don't know. I don't think there's
but
enough to really be questioning it.
if it is that, let's say it was just because, the rules are not, as strict as NBA would be or
Hmm.
NFL would be, right? And and it was a personal call. Would you like to get that rule changed?
Where judges can't be on their phones.
Or just more rules to make it professional just for the
Yeah,
athletes?
I mean, I think the more standardized and objective we can make the sport, the more acknowledgement we'll get. I think like that's a big part of why bodybuilding is it's hard to call it a sport. It's just because of how subjective it is. Um, so yeah, I think as much standardization that we can do, that'd be ideal. Um,
Yeah,
so
I
yeah,
agree.
I think that would be good.
Yeah, I think just taking that out of the controversy box would be just great because just say, hey, no cell phones, none of that.
Yeah.
Because there was another one. I don't know if it was Prague Pro or Poland Pro, where the judges were kind of talking at each other, laughing and stuff like
Hmm.
that, not paying attention to the. Oh no, it was Hurricane Pro. Um, so like stuff like that, I just don't think. We don't know the situation either. Maybe the judging was done. It was an individual posing routine,
It
which
probably
is not
was.
even scored.
That's what I was going to
So
ask you is like, I've noticed that too, where during like finals individuals, like the judges are just kind of doing whatever. Like it's not judged. So I guess it's like, do they really need to be looking at you intently? Or I think they should be just because they're there and they're judging. But like,
then
I don't
why
know.
do it? Then why get up?
Yeah. Why are
Is
we
it for the
doing it?
crowd? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um,
so I think it should play a part on like maybe a note like being like, oh, okay, let me see what his back looks like or whatever the case
mhm.
may be. It's the athlete's time to present like what he's got, and he's trying to present his strength basically on stage. I think it would be very respectful to just kind of just give him. I mean, it's what you do. It's your job, right? And you're judging,
Exactly.
so
And I think that it would also maybe help these athletes who we see like some athletes getting overlooked because like I think if you were because they're like kind of dismissing the individuals and just focusing on the comparisons, we see like some really good athletes getting overlooked and then like in the comparisons then they're like, oh crap, this guy's good, let's put him in the first call out. But like if you were really paying attention the whole time, then maybe it would lessen that happening.
yeah,
Where they would catch those athletes who are not big names that still look amazing that maybe should be, like the sixth place guy who at the Olympia, who like that guy, like if they maybe they weren't paying attention during the
yeah,
individuals because he should have been first call out. Um,
yeah. And he kept getting moved up when they were on the
yeah,
comparison round, which was great. I mean, I thought that was awesome. So I guess like I like the standard that I don't know the Olympia had kind of somewhat. I think we should just a lot of people are putting in a lot of effort, a lot of money's
mhm.
being spent to watch the show and stuff like that. I think it's not that hard to
Yeah, a certain
pay
level of
attention.
conduct should be
Yeah,
expected. Yeah, even if it's not. Even if it's a formality and like they're not actually judging, like you should still look like you're judging. Like you shouldn't just be on your phone or laughing, or give the
yeah,
athletes the like respect that they've earned being up there, and for you to look at
yeah.
them.
Let's see.
Let's move on
I
to
think.
some of the Indian bodybuilding topics. So we have the upcoming Bharat Pro.
Yeah, man. It's the first one in Bombay.
Yeah, and we don't have the official
No, no, I
list,
think
but we do have some athletes that we know are competing.
no, it's not the first one. I think it's the second one, but it's usually in Delhi, and this is in.
Yes, this one's going to be in Mumbai in the 21st to the 23rd. So obviously the official list will come out the week before, but we have these athletes already confirmed. So there's some big names here. So we have
Yeah.
Manoj again, uh,
Yep.
coming out of the Olympia and I guess trying to qualify for next year. We have Anik Ghosh. He really ran the circuit last year. I saw him in person at Junior Nationals and at the pro show after. I thought he looked absolutely incredible.
Yeah, he's wide too.
Yeah,
He kind of reminds me of like
yeah,
Edvin's body. I don't know if that.
yeah, and he's like one of the most round, like full guys I've ever seen. Like, um, when he first walked out, I thought he was going to win that show easy, but then he kind of faded throughout prejudging and got moved out. I still think he should have placed higher than he did, but he looked absolutely incredible at that show. Um, but yeah, this will
Let's
be a really good
see.
one.
Delta Dilip. He's pretty popular. I think I saw him do a show in Korea Pro, not Korea Pro or something like that. Taiwan Pro or something. Recently did a show.
Yes,
But I do think with him he could use a little bit more size here. But I mean I haven't seen him personally, but
he's a really nice
we'll
shape.
see. Yeah, let's
Him
see.
just going off of this picture alone, he looks like he needs to be tighter, needs to be bigger. This guy, classic physique, I think. Um,
That's the Indian rock, Deepak
yeah,
Nanda.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him on Instagram.
Yeah, he's killing the game too, man. He got really lean. I don't know if he's lean. I don't know if the guy that won last year is coming into um doing the classic. I think Gurmeet Singh.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if he's confirmed yet. Um, Man, this guy's got a super full chest.
Yeah.
I've seen this kid on Instagram. I think he's pretty young.
Yeah, and he's also on the Olympia list. He has 3 points already.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he looks really good. I think obviously just on this he needs to be tighter.
Yeah.
But he has a nice shape and a good amount of muscle, good structure.
Let's see what.
He looks really good. I think I want to say I've seen
Look at
him
his
competing
chest,
recently
man.
too. Yeah, I mean he has a really good midsection. Look at the abs.
Yeah. The lats
Absolutely
sticking
dug out. And Manoj, let's see if he can redeem himself after the Olympia. Come in a bit tighter and fuller, and see if he can get the first step to getting back there next year.
Yeah. Yeah, he's already got his foot in. He's already has the experience.
Yeah. So it's got to be his to lose at this point. But we'll check back in the final list the week before and see.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. Let's
Yeah.
see.
And then we have an exciting guest coming next week. In honor of his gym openings. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. So hopefully everything works out. He is obviously very busy trying to get this gym open. Physique Ascension Club, Bhuvan, the one and only. He should be here for our next episode. We were trying to see if he can make it this one, but with the opening coming up this week and stuff like that, it's a pretty tough week for him. So we decided to obviously postpone until next week to see what's going on. I'm really excited. I got to see this gym, and he kind of breaks it down. Oh my goodness, man! This is going to be mind blowing for India. So I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be really awesome, and I think, I'm glad you and him are able to connect on, both of you guys being gym owners. So if you guys don't know, Sid has his own gym in Kansas.
That's right, Beastified Gym. If you're down here, let me know. Let's see. I mean, these equipments, 30,000 square foot facility, man. Woo!
Yeah, that's awesome. That's big. That's like the same. I think I want to say that's the same size as Absolute Recon Pierce, 30,000 square foot. It's a big gym.
Yeah. Yeah. So he has high ceilings on there. That's like, those are the things like for me, very important. High ceilings are so important for me, because that can take away from the claustrophobic feeling.
Yeah.
And I saw a video where he broke down like what he has and what he's bringing into the gym, and it was just, oof. He didn't go light on the gym, man. He went all out. So I'm excited for it, and I think it's in Delhi, right?
Yeah, it's right outside of Delhi in Gurugram.
Okay.
Which is right outside of New Delhi. So yeah, I'll be excited to talk to him about it. See what some of the challenges were with opening it and how the grand opening went. And we'll get to that more in detail next week. We'll go through the gym and see. Do you see my cat coming out of behind the
Yeah.
curtain. I don't even know if she was in here. Um, but yes, that'll be cool. So next up,
Yeah.
let's talk about these new peptides.
Yeah, man.
There are
Well,
a lot of talks about it. Everyone's wondering when to use it. Everyone's just kind of using it, even anyway, regardless of whether or not they know what it does. So a couple of the key ones I wanted to talk about today is SS31, Mot-C, SLU PP32, and Retatrutide. So I think those are the ones I hear about the most.
yeah. SS31. Basically all it is I mean according to my research and my knowledge, all it does is just protects the cell, the mitochondria, the structure of the mitochondria. So it helps with obviously regenerating the oxygen, helps activate the ATP cells more. It's an anti-inflammatory.
Yeah,
So it's and all of that can provide energy as well. So I think it's just kind of like a push. I think most of these are kind of like that, kind of like Mot-C, the same thing. It's just like,
I heard people typically run SS31 like before running Mot-C or SLU, because the SS31 like repairs your mitochondria,
yeah,
and then the other ones like upregulate it.
yep,
Um, so that's kind of how I've heard it being used. For like a short, maybe like 3-4 weeks at a time. Um, and that one's pretty pricey too. Um,
yeah,
if you're running it at the dose that is recommended, which I hear like somewhere between like 3 to 5 milligrams a day, and that over 3-4 weeks.
yeah.
That's
That's
pricey.
gonna it's breaking the bank. So I think the more popular ones that we're seeing right now is the Mot-C, the SLU PP,
SLU, hmm
yeah, and whatchamacallit,
Reta.
Reta. Yeah, Reta's it's so popular lately. Do you know why they call it SLU PP32?
No, no. Why?
The actual peptide research has been done in St. Louis University. So
Oh,
SLU. Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the
Um,
reason why they call it SLU PP, which I thought was interesting because I'm not too far from St. Louis.
so which of these have you tried any of them personally?
I've tried Mot-C before, just because it was so popular at the time during my prep to see if it can help get me out of brain fog during the final
Yeah.
push phase. And I did try it. It was inconsistent, or nor did I keep up with the dose. It just was available, and I gave it a go, and I did it at night, and it kept me up all night. So if you're ever trying to get Mot-C in your system, make sure you're doing it in the morning. And
Yeah. So I believe Mot-C and SLU are both they both increase like mitochondria biogenesis.
mhm.
However, the mechanisms are a bit different.
Yep,
So first, the administration Mot-C is an injectable, uh, where you did sub Q, right?
yep,
And then whereas SLU is oral, so you can just take a pill.
hmm
Um, so Mot-C kind of works on the AMP pathway, and it helps to increase glucose uptake and fat burning and mitochondrial biogenesis. And SLU does that as well, but it's like classified as an exercise mimetic. So basically, it's like helping you to burn more calories at rest. Um, and that one it's I think an estrogen related receptor is where that's what it activates. And that's how it has its effects. But that one, there's like zero human data. It's like all animal, I believe. I think it's maybe there's a little
yeah,
bit of human
mice.
data, but a lot of it is animal studies. And but in the rats, it was shown to greatly reduce fat, increase calories burned at rest, and improve insulin sensitivity, um, and heal, like the metabolic syndrome. And that's
Do you
kind of
have
what it's
any
been looked at for.
experience with Mot-C or SLUPP?
Yeah, so SLUPP, I'm taking it right now. So I took it
Okay.
right after the show, after USA's, and I took a break for a couple weeks, and I just started again recently. Um, and I do feel that brain fog go away, and that is like why I really like it. Um, is like when I take it, it's just like my brain is just like it's like you can feel it like when it kicks in, and it's like your brain is clear for at least a few hours, and then
Oh, really?
yeah, like it's like pretty noticeable. So I've really enjoyed that part of it. Um, the small like effect of it that I've noticed is like maybe when the first few days when you start taking it, you get like really hot after like an hour or an hour and a half. Um, so your body just feels like hotter. But then
Maybe
that usually
that's why
goes
it
away.
has fat burning properties because
Yeah.
it's running hot, kind of like.
Yeah. And then I notice when I take it on like my higher carb days, like I feel like the carbs are like more, I just feel like I metabolize them better. Like I just look like fuller. Like I feel like my body's just like processing them better. So I like taking it on my high carb days too. I guess which
Okay,
because it increases insulin sensitivity. So maybe it just helps you kind of uptake those carbs a little bit better. And in the studies, it actually showed that like even in a pretty significant calorie surplus, like the rats did not put on body fat. Um, so that's like a pretty interesting thing. So like if you were to take it in the off season, then maybe it could prevent some body fat gain even if you're in a surplus. But yeah, I think obviously there's like not much research done on this at all, so we don't really know how effective it is. But from my personal usage, I really like the cognitive clarity that it brings, and anecdotally, I feel like it helps with fat burning too. But I'm not 100% convinced on that end.
Would you use it on your client during prep?
I wouldn't depend on it. Like maybe it's something that we would put in there, especially if it helps with like if they get that same mental clarity effect from it. Um, then I think that's something that could be put in there. But it's not like I would replace one of the fat burners that we know to work with SLU.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I don't think I have enough data or results for me to go, oh, okay, let me be the one that tries it out and kind of deal. And what if it has a
Yeah.
negative effect and there goes prep? So that's my only concern. I don't think there's enough human data out there for me to
Hmm.
just try it out for prep. But
Or like
let's talk
someone like
about.
yeah, like I want to hear a coach that just like does not have their people use clen or growth and just like only take SLU and see what happens and if there
Or,
can.
or both, or have all of them in the mix and see
But then
if
you
it
wouldn't
made a
know, right?
difference.
Is it
Yeah,
SLU or is it
yeah.
anything else? So it'd be
But it'll be like a second time prep to where they know what the clen
yeah,
and the GH is doing to the body and what it does. What if it made them look better this time around?
yeah,
Was it the Mot-C or the SLU? I don't know. If it give a benefit to people, because I know what I feel like 4 weeks out or 2 weeks
yeah.
out, whatever the case may be. It's like, oh, it wasn't so bad this time around. Or maybe it did make a difference, kind of deal. But I don't know why. More
But
run the data.
the biggest one I think that is very applicable to everybody almost on prep is gonna be Retatrutide.
Yeah, I don't want to go too much into what it does to your body because there's been thousands and thousands of videos already made on what Reta does
Yeah,
compared to your GLP or triceptide or whatever the case may be.
yeah. I guess very quick summary. It works in three different ways. So obviously the GLP-1 is the same throughout all of them, which is the appetite suppressant, the slow gastric emptying. So because that's slow gastric emptying, it keeps you full for longer. And then it has the GIP receptor um, activation, so that like enhances the insulin secretion, so it improves like insulin sensitivity and fat metabolism. And then
Mm-hmm.
has the glucagon agonism, so that increases your energy expenditure, so you're burning more calories at rest. So that will obviously increase your lipolysis as well and fat oxidization.
And it's
Um,
great for blood pressure, man. Just
yeah,
regulating your blood pressure as
and
well.
anecdotally, very good for lipids too.
Uh-huh.
Because I've heard a lot of people say they took it and it decreases their LDL pretty significantly.
That's good.
And A1C. So this one, do you have any experience with it, or do you use any on any clients?
Yeah, so I don't have personal experience with it, but I use it for clients. Actually, I use it for a couple of athletes outside of bodybuilding. And matter of fact, I do have a couple of stories for you. So I did try it by microdosing it, and then by microdosing it, it did work slowly on the the digestion and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
the glucagon receptor activation doesn't really happen when you microdose because it's only a little bit going in. And then I read somewhere that try it once a week kind of deal, and I
Mhm.
tried that as well. And that seemed to be working better actually for my client, doing
Okay.
it once a week for him. And I mean, he said it was like a miracle for him. Like he's a snack craver. That's his problem. Late night snack craver. He's like, nope, I'm good to go. Actually, he doesn't even crave anything. He just knows to eat his protein-based meals, and that's all he sticks with. And he's good to go kind of deal. So I've had real success with it with my clients. But again, I don't have extensive research. It's fairly new. Like we're learning about GLP-1. There's a lot of side effects to that and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
so far, this one's giving me great results with my clients.
Yeah, I think so. I also started taking Reta post show after USA's because I really wanted to make sure I nailed my reverse and didn't start binging and gaining too much weight. So I think I think doing once weekly higher dose injections will do a lot more for appetite suppression because it's like a bigger dose at once. Whereas the microdosing I think would be ideal. And by microdosing, I don't think you need to do it like every day. But let's say you did like 3 times a week instead of once a week. I think that'd be better for. I think you'd get less slow gastric emptying. Like you wouldn't feel that effect as much, um, and you wouldn't feel the appetite suppression as much. So I think that could be a good way to do it in like your off season. If you're just using it to like control your blood sugar and your A1Cs, and not really using it for the appetite suppression. Because I did notice that like I took it I took it twice a week when I first started. And so the dose is each shot had a little bit more volume, and my appetite was like absolutely destroyed. Um,
Wow.
yeah, but like I couldn't, like I just felt like nauseous all day when I took it, and I started at a
Like
very
for
low
it
dose.
was it hard to even if you wanted to force feed, was that hard?
That first day, yeah. So like I started taking it at 1 milligram a week, which is very low. So it was like zero point 0.5 twice a week. So that felt fine. And then the next week I upped it to like 0.6, and the next week I upped it to 0.7. So when I did my first shot of 0.7, I didn't eat the rest of the day. And like it
Wow.
was like very significant appetite suppression. So then I was like back to back down to zero point 0.5, because obviously I don't need to be feeling like that right now. But yeah, it's powerful. It works for appetite suppression for sure.
How long do you think it stays on the system from your experience?
I feel by day 4, 5-ish, you can your my appetite starts coming back full force. Um, and I'm taking now just 1 milligram a week, so just 0.5 twice a week. Um, so basically, yeah, maybe on day 4, day 5, like if I'm traveling or something, I don't bring it. Um, I can start feeling the effects go away, the appetite suppression. But like with 0.5 twice a week, like my appetite feels good. Like I'm able to eat all my meals, even off season, which I'm eating 200-300 grams of rice a meal, and that goes down no problem. But I don't really crave stuff much. And when I do have a cheat meal, it's like I eat usually like half a plate or like a plate or something, and I'm good. Like I don't go crazy at all. So I think it really helps with just like the cravings a lot for sure, even at a lower dose. But like the slow gastric, like the slow gastric emptying, I also feel like that is easier to manage if you're taking a lower
Okay.
dose more times a week. If you do like a bigger dose
Yeah.
at once, I feel like I felt it a lot more, where your digestion like really slows down for a few days,
Yeah, because that's one of the bigger downside with GLP and all of that.
especially for the off
And
season. Yeah,
well, you're eating a big meal every 2 hours,
yeah,
and even if you're on prep, I wouldn't want that happening to my gut, and then not having gut control or whatever the case may be, or bloated gut, and I just did not like that property.
yeah.
So
That's the only one that you have to really watch out for. And then also knowing like when to pull it in prep, I think is a little. I don't know when the best time would be. Maybe 2 weeks out or something.
I
Is that
think
what I
it all
imagine?
depends on the body, you know, and then just kind of also making sure that you have that data, just knowing like, hey, if I'm on this, my body says I need to pull a week out, 2 week out, 3 week out, whatever the case may be,
Mm,
you know, because it responds different to different body, I feel like. But I've
yeah.
been hearing nothing but good news and good results from people.
I will
So I'm
say
excited to.
I got blood work done about 6 weeks after starting, and my LDL is the lowest it's ever been in my life.
That's
Or since
good.
starting bodybuilding.
Yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah.
so like it was lower than it's ever been, and my A1C was like perfect. Um, so just for those effects alone, if you can avoid the GLP, like the slow gastric emptying and the appetite suppression, I think it might be worth looking at in the off season too. Um, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll run it my whole off season, but um, yeah, for now I'm liking it in.
Yeah, I don't think, for me personally, I don't think I'll be able to run it off season because I need to have an appetite. I eat so much on my off season, man. I think my average meal is going from like 400 grams of rice, fats.
400.
So, dude, I eat so much on my off season and I need it. And I think we were eating the second on the pro show, we were going 235 a meal on prep up
Is that
until,
the lowest it went?
yeah, lowest it went.
That's crazy, dude. That's 235. I don't even eat 235 a meal right now.
Yeah, no, that's the lowest we went. I mean, honestly, for me, I think cuts has a way to just spike your metabolism up so high. I was needing that for Universe. I was going, I believe, 200, and the lowest I went was on one of the meals on off day was like 180. And then we slowly came back up and we were at 235, and I filled up with 400 to 450 grams of rice per meal.
Dude, that's crazy. Does he ever incorporate like sugary, like faster acting things like honey or um like with the rice or fruits or anything like that to like so you don't have to eat as
No,
much volume?
no, I had no problem digesting it because he did have protocol for my gut health as well, which is also part of my protocols for my client. But would if he had me do emergency stuff just in case if something went wrong, like Snickers, just have it in hand, rice cakes, peanut
Hmm.
butter, honey kind of deal. But
Do you have a lot of fat with it too, or was it mostly just like 450 grams of carbs and some protein
I didn't have, I had peanut butter. Yeah, I had fats with it.
with each meal?
Yeah,
Dang, that's crazy,
yeah. I
dude.
mean,
By the end of my diet, I was eating like pretty much zero added fats, apart from one egg in the morning, and then I had 100 grams of rice in I think one or two of my meals, and no carbs in other ones.
oh, that's a rough
Yeah,
trip. Man, I can't even think about 100 grams of rice a meal, man.
yeah.
There's no way. But I did have fats for breakfast and pre-workout, I believe, was peanut butter. I did have fats with every meal at one point, but about like 4 weeks out, five
Mhm.
weeks out, he took the avocado out of my rice, chicken rice or beef and rice meal. Yeah, but
Okay.
I was eating beef the entire way. I had 96.4 beef.
Yeah. No, I did that too. I did. That's true.
Okay.
I did have one meal of beef.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I like keeping that in just because yeah, it
Yeah,
keeps you
that has
sane too.
fat.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, and the red meat. I kept the nastiest pumps on red meat, so
I do get a little.
I
Yeah,
love it.
I like keeping it in. It keeps you a little fuller too.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, last thing we're going to talk about today is kind of some personal things going on. So you have
Yes,
your
if you've noticed the background, it's different. It's
yeah,
he's
yeah. So I'm officially a Texan now.
yeah,
Here
that's
in
right.
Dallas. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, dude, it's been a crazy week. Driving down here and moving our old stuff in here, and a lot of yeah crap setbacks happened, but yeah, we're finally more settled in now. My car shipped in today.
So you shipped your car
Hmm. And
from
we from Nashville, and then
yeah.
we drove. So I drove the U-Haul down here, the 26-foot U-Haul, and then Brooke drove her car behind me.
Yeah, but was the U-Haul packed? Did you take a lot of things or?
Dude, it was stuffed from floor to ceiling. The 26-foot U-Haul. Like I have no idea how we accumulated so much crap in like 3
Yeah,
years.
yeah, it's you underestimate like
Yeah.
when you stay somewhere for a few
So
years
that's
how much stuff you can accumulate.
so that's one good thing about moving is like we had to get rid of some junk and now hopefully we'll get rid of more junk before next year. But yeah,
It's not
thankfully
gonna happen.
no, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that happened this week. Yesterday our house went under contract in Tennessee, so that's a huge relief.
Oof,
So
that's good.
hopefully that's supposed to close November 21st, so that'll be huge relief once that closes smoothly. Our inspection's on Thursday, so hopefully everything goes well.
Yeah, I think that's when the Bharat Pro show is, I believe.
Yeah, the 21st,
Oh,
20th
okay.
through 23rd. So you will be in India at that point. So
Yeah, man, I'm excited. It's been I think 8 years since I've been back, so finally I have the opportunity. It'll be the first time my wife and my daughter is going to be in India. So flying from here to Dubai, and then after Dubai, we're gonna head straight to Trivandrum, Kerala.
are you gonna spend any time in Dubai or is it just a stop along the way?
Yeah, we're hoping to spend some time in Dubai, check it out and stuff like that.
That'd be
But
cool.
my main point is to go to India, visit. My entire family's there, so I'm excited to go there. Excited to talk Malayalam again, which I miss doing. And then originally I was planning to go there, go to Bangalore, go see Ravi, go to Delhi, work out at Bhuvan's place, obviously attend the show while I'm there. So it was like a trip all around India trip planned, but
Mm-hmm.
obviously that didn't happen because of my surgery, and I can't
Yeah,
obviously
traveling's
be
a little tough.
working.
Yeah.
Traveling's tough, working out's tough, so I
Yeah.
want to go there at my best, obviously. So I think it's just going to be like a southern India trip, mostly in Kerala. So I'm
Okay. Is that
excited,
where
man.
is most of your family in the same area?
Yeah, we're in Kerala, so
Okay.
almost all of them. Maybe a couple of people in Hyderabad, Bangalore, uh, stuff like that. Delhi,
So what
go
family
ahead.
members are you visiting there? Like is it your grandparents or your cousins or
Yeah, my grandparents, my cousins. I think all my dad's brothers are going there for a big family reunion as well. So all of them from here is going to be there. I haven't seen them in a long time either. I haven't seen them in like 5 years. So that's kind of exciting to see everybody because they live in San Francisco. So they're all coming as well. So this is just a big trip, man. I'm just excited to try some of the food, man.
yeah.
I miss like a good Kerala sadhya, a good dosha, man. Uh,
Being in Plano
I
is like halfway there. So me and Brooke have been going to a lot of Indian restaurants here.
restaurants, yeah, there's so
Yeah.
many there, man. Being in Texas, especially Frisco, Plano
Yeah.
area. Oh my God, the amount of restaurants, and all of them are busy too.
Yeah. No, they
So
are. Like the first night we went and got a dosa, and some chaat, and then this weekend is my birthday actually. So we're actually there's a one up there and it's called Delhi Lounge. So it's like it's like a fancy like tapas type style buffet, but with Indian food. So it's like elevated and in small plates and so stuff like that. So I think that'll be really cool. But yeah, there's just every corner there's an Indian restaurant, which is awesome.
yeah, and just I mean, Dallas is just completely different. It's just so developed
Yeah.
now. So it's exciting. It's exciting. I'm excited for you, man. So many more. So many. My parents are there. They're your neighbors, so I'm excited for
Yes.
that. You're only 5-10 minutes from where my parents are
Yeah.
staying,
So
so that's
when you
pretty
come down
cool.
for nationals, we'll have to all get together again and
Yeah, we'll
um
just
do
go
do
eat.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm craving that barbecue we had last time I was there. It
Dude,
was
that was
so
so
good.
good.
Yeah, it was so good. So I'm excited.
But yeah, I'm
Well,
sad I won't be able to go to India this year. So because of the move, we decided it was too crazy. So my whole family will be there the
yeah.
same time you are. Um, So yeah, we won't be able
Yeah,
to make it.
yeah. The original plan was me and Sai was gonna go there and do a little gym tour and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Originally, when we first met and when we talked about it at Universe, we were planning on doing this. But obviously, a lot of things has changed. Sai's in
Yeah.
Texas now, and I've had an open heart surgery, so we had to change plans for a little bit. But man, that would be such a fun trip.
Dude, that
Just
would
go to
be
India, go state by state, work out at some of the gyms, interact with some of the
the pros out there,
badass
and
pros
yeah,
out there. Oh my God, I would love to do that.
yeah. Next year maybe.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. I would definitely love to compete in India too. That's like
Yeah, like
obviously sure Classic is like definitely
that one or this show,
one
the
of my,
Bharat Pro next year, next December.
yeah, that'd
Uh,
be a good one.
yeah, November, December is it's a good time to go to India. It's not so hot.
Yeah, not so hot. Yeah, it's not raining,
Yeah.
but it's
Do
winter
your
here, so we get out of it.
yeah. Do your grandparents speak English? They do. Okay.
Yeah, they do. They're very well educated. They work for the Space Center, so
Oh wow.
one of them did like accounting, and the other one was a lawyer. So they were both of them are very well educated and speak very good English, actually. But
So that's good.
I won't
So
be.
Corey will be able to.
Yeah, Corey will be able to communicate, but I won't be doing none of that. I'm going to be full mile.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only thing. My dad's side speaks English. My grandparents on my dad's side, but my mom's does not. So um yeah, I'll have to have like my parents translate back and forth for Brooke to talk to her too.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. I see that. Has Brooke been there?
No, she hasn't. That's why I'm so disappointed because like this is going to be her first time meeting everyone too, and I haven't gone since 2013, so it's been a long time for me too.
Phew, yeah, that
Um,
is a long time.
yeah, so I'm really disappointed, but yeah, if we can find a good reason to go next year, then maybe we can make it happen.
No, absolutely. Well, I dude, you know what? I want to do a next episode in India. I want to try to see if we can get not
That'd be
next
really cool.
episode, next
Yeah, the episode after
next
one. Yeah,
yeah, episode after. If we can do that in India, that'd be awesome.
yeah. I mean, if we do it at this time, it'll basically be morning in India, right?
Morning,
So it's
yeah,
yeah.
morning time for me. Yes, so that'd be awesome.
All right.
Well,
Well, I think that's good for today's topics. So thank you everyone for listening. Follow us on Instagram. My personal one's Dos Adults and Physique Official.
and mine is Beastified IFBB Pro, and my gym page is Beastified Gym. Don't forget to. I'm not very good at this. Don't forget to subscribe to our
Subscribe,
channel.
like the video,
Yep.
post a comment if you have a topic you want us to talk about next week, whether it's a coaching question or an upcoming show or opinion on some show that happened. We're happy to cover it, and we'll probably make an Instagram page soon. I'm excited to give the Indian athletes the more coverage they deserve, and in all the divisions. So we intend to cover all the bodybuilding divisions here. So we both love it, and I think it'll be really cool to be the ones that get to cover all the athletes that are competing. All right, well, we'll see you next week for the episode with Buhan.